Okay, it's here. Theoretically, this is the final Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver stream. PlayStation boot up sound and the IDOS sound would burn into your brain. Hey, that's fair. That's probably Crystal Dynamics as well, right? For Tomb Raider. Yeah. After this point, no emulation woes. I have the other Legacy of Kain games on Steam, thanks to the generosity of Unstable Deus slash Flux. So let's do it. Crystal Dynamics didn't get TR until Legend on PS2. Interesting. I didn't realise that. The more you know. No, that's all. Thank you. I guess that's the final warp gate. Right. Can I get out of here in spirit? I can. So, I've noticed. Oh, I can't. Never mind. What was I going to say? Nope, that's it. We'll do it. I was going to say, I've noticed if you can get out of the warp gate in spirit, you usually have to be, or spectral, you usually have to be in that kind of realm to do the puzzle, but you can't get out, so Crystal Dynamics, Tomb Raider, Legends, Anniversary, I think, Underworld. I mean, they all have a consistent art style, so that would make sense. So I came from the left. Oh, hang on. This is dead end, right? And I know I came from the left. So I'm just gonna assume. Dang it. I'm not sure who made Angel of Darkness, but everything before that I think is core. Makes sense? Okay, so this was not the thing to do. Unless it was. Aha! There was a hole in the wall. Get out of here. Get out of here. No motion. Wasn't Angel of Darkness the, like, super gritty reboot? Okay, I assume I have to spin that. I see. I can tell this final dungeon's going to be a load of fun. That was sarcasm, chat. I can tell it's probably not going to be a load of fun. But I'm here, so I may as well do it. Oh, is this one big block puzzle? These are blocks. Do they have symbols on them? No, but I did see that the symbol above this door, on the back of this door, is the red one. So if I shove this back in the hole it came from. Because I'm assuming I want these open. And then take this. That was the other side. Yep, okay. I'm just gonna get them to the other side, I think. Because I know I can make my way around easily enough by walking through the grate. Maybe we should kill this vampire. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's do one of these. That did not give me enough health. Let's try that again, but with less hitting. I think it's a fixed amount of health, isn't it? It is. Okay. Let's try one more time, and then if this doesn't work... Okay, that was just on me. That was on me. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna use a spell.
They Victus!
Oh my gosh, what a terrible night to make a mistake.
What a terrible night to make a mistake.
Truth be told, I forgot I had text-to-speech set up. Indeed, Satet, indeed. I have no magic. Wonderful. I didn't mean to do that, would you believe? Oh, it's all gone wrong. How you doing, Satet? Thank you for the resub. I really appreciate it. I had an unexpected, Why can I not figure out attack ranges in this game? Payout. So if everyone could, keep resubbing, that'd be great. I guess I can just go back to the spectral realm to health back. In all fairness. Oh, actually, I can... Nope, nope, idiot. Not right, no, not yet. Yeah, so I could get more payouts. That would be good. Twitch paid me and rubber chickens. I'd find that very unexpected as well. You know what? It was very surprising. But because, you know, Twitch and RPG stuff haven't grown quite the way I'd like them to, I do owe myself a small amount of money that I'm slowly paying back. And once that's all paid off, I can afford more emotes and more art, which obviously is the dream. That's fine. So, like, new emote art is coming. I just need to earn enough money first, which is, you know, standard, really, I feel. But the payout did enable me to commit to a stupid joke that hasn't cost all that much, so I don't mind doing it. More on that towards the end of the month. Angel knows what it is. Angel knows all, that is true. Nope. Oh, dang it, I forgot that it moves relative to the camera, not relative to Raziel. Okay, what is the symbol over here? Circle and Z. There is probably a more efficient way of doing this, but heck it, this is the way I'm doing it for now. Because that's the circle. I noticed it when I was over here last time. Because sometimes, chat, I do notice things. Not every time, admittedly, but sometimes. Next, you're going to want me to put a crown on that Witcher set, aren't you? I know where this is going. I'm just going to go and do this. No, it's fine. It's fine. You do make excellent minions. Well, I know that I don't rule this chat, so that's fine. This channel, sorry. I know who's in charge of who's secret. I mean, it's not even a secret. I know who is in charge of this channel. It's not me. Wait, shouldn't I have 52? Did I not get everything? I thought I had all the collectibles. Which gave me 50, because I made a joke about 52 magic. Huh, weird. Anyway, I don't care that badly. I don't care that much. There's no achievement tied to it. What I really... Yeah, I guess it's something I really don't like about this. Is the, like, oh, hang on. Okay. They hit you once, and you know what, that's fine. Like, I expect to get hit. But with the whole, you have to be at full health for the Wraithblade to make you not lose health over time. The fact they don't give you enough health to tank one hit from each enemy is really annoying. Probably just turned this the wrong way. I'm trying to punch through this door, I suppose. Yep, there's my 52 magic. Never mind. I mean, it's not like a super big deal because you are functionally immortal, and there's no game over if you die, but it's just annoying. Is that a climbable wall? No. Just a wonky texture. That was a sweet grab there, Aziel. I really appreciated that grab. You should dance other than being your partner is the edgy PS2 era reboot of Tomb Raider. I thought it was. I dimly remember playing Angel of Darkness on. I don't know if they. I doubt this. They still do them anymore, apart from in actual game shops. But I think it was maybe Toys R Us or an electronics store chain over here called Comet. But they had Angel of Darkness on like a demo PS2 where you could play it in the shop or something. Yeah, I don't really care about magic, so I'll just do that, and it'll be fine. Let me guess. They don't want to go in the holes they're next to, do they? And where I've dropped my spear in the hole, by the way. Is that it? Is that the puzzle? Wonderful. Stun you. Oh, I don't think it's far enough. I don't think it's close enough. Oh, totally was. I also just used the right... You tried to use the right stick to move the camera. It didn't work. Perfect acceptable games I recall controls being a bit tough to get used to, but that may have been from having played the previous 5 games with a different setup. That makes sense. Yeah, I think it just got a lot of flack for being edgy. But I mean, it's early 2000s on the PS2, so of course it was edgy. I think it was a PS2, early 2000s anyway. Oh, what was the problem? Hit us up with that sweet knowledge as a huge Tomb Raider fan. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not being sarcastic either. Like, genuinely, I am interested. Hey, could you not hit me there? Okay, so that's obviously just pointing them at the center of the room. Is there anything over here? Oh, sweet. I will absolutely take the extra magic. Oh, that was rude. Ah, psychic powers. Yeah, that's just what Tomb Raider needed. Where is the... I mean, there's one back here, obviously. No, I know that Tomb Raider does magic stuff. I'm just not sure it needed psychic stuff. To preempt that. I sank a lot of time into Legend. I love Tomb Raider Legend. You came back? Really? Well, that's mildly annoying. I was going to say, that means this one came back as well. This is why I hate this game. I don't hate it. It's just annoying in places. Hey, can you, like, impale as you're in, like... No, game. Wow, that gave me no health back. There was almost no point doing that. In fact, I think I lost health and magic going back for that magic refill. That's in the right place. I don't need a second playable character, let alone A male and B edgy psychic male. Edgy psychic male that gave big Poochie vibes. Oh dear. Also, this ability is not great with a D-pad. If this used the joystick, it would be a lot easier, but it doesn't. Well, that's all the way back at the beginning, so time to get health back. What are the blue purple orbs are magic refills. Oh, you can climb this wall. I just didn't jump high enough onto it, I suppose. That would have made things so much easier, and I'm going to lose it immediately because I have to go through this thing. So I went back to the material for the magic refill down here. But I guess I'm not allowed that, because I'm not allowed to have cool things. Never mind, you can get in spectral. I can have that cool thing at least. And the green ones give me health. It's kind of weird though, because the green ones give me health, but the alright, I need to open this one. The actual health refills are gold, so that makes sense. This cushion in the perfect place yesterday while I was writing, and now I can't get it back into the right spot. Why? Apologies if the microphone picked up my hand hitting the desk.
The Oracle's Cave, where Kain's first fateful meeting with Mobius occurred. Mobius played the role of a doddering soothsayer, stirring his pot of visions while dispensing enigmatic predictions to gullible visitors. Underneath the facade was Mobius the Time Streamer, sorcerer of the Circle of Nine, a ruthless manipulator with the power to bend time. Since his murder at Kain's hands centuries ago, these caves have stood vacant, though, like Mobius himself, they are rumored to be only a facade for a much larger, more elaborate complex.
No, babe, he's abandoned Twitch because of that.
I sensed that Kain was here, and at that moment, I would have plumbed the depths of hell to find him.
He abandoned Twitch because of the payment split. Solid joke though. I appreciate that joke. Okay, that didn't do anything. Oh my god, the combat in this game sucks balls. But it's a PS1 game, so kind of really what do I expect? Well, I hope I don't need the fiery wraith blade. I feel like I'm using a carpet beater. Was that just a clue to go back to the abyss for help? Because I will. The warp room's kind of just right there. I mean, the warp room is right there. There's no reason for me not to go back to see if... You know what? Just hold that. To see if that's where I'm supposed to go. Did I just go the wrong way? Sure did. I like that it's the first room from the abyss, from the Elder God, or the old one, or whatever you want to call them. But they could have just put it as a spoke off of this hub room. Hey, dispense your wisdom, please.
In the furthermost canyon of Nosgoth's frozen wastes, the hushed silences embrace an ancient enigma. In the bowels of this labyrinth, your master awaits.
That didn't help in the slightest. I should have just made a save state. Hey, Harry. Like I said, it's not like it's not a particularly long walk back. Apparently Kain has arranged a tea party for us. What would be nice is if the magic refilled when you were in Spirit Realm. There's Ari and her thing for caviar again. Still not. Tea, you say? Sips from giant mug. Can confirm, chat. It is a giant mug. And caviar is the thing. Is it though? Oh, hang on. Does this have physics attached to it? No. Is it though? Right, I don't know what to do, I'll be honest. Because I went to the Spectral and the room was the same. This doesn't move, so I can't like break anything with it. Just going to speed things up. Why would you think to do that? Ah! Pickles and beans. Oh, Byron just gently trolling. YouTube, for those for the uninitiated, the bagels and beans thing is a long-standing tradition. Yeah, Byron, that's a good puzzle.
This, I deduced, must be the man himself, the time streamer, Mobius. He seemed not at all the impressive figure I had imagined from Kain's boasted exploits. And yet, even this cold image radiated a certain undeniable power.
Like, I know the passageway was hidden for a long time, and in hindsight, I recognize that the texture beneath the cauldron pot, whatever you want to call it, was had the circle of the like the constrictability or movement, but it wasn't terribly clear. Without knowing what time to set it to. Should probably go downstairs and check out what's happening. If it was terribly clear, it would be a puzzle and would have been pointless. I mean, yes, but at the same time, that's the last ability you get in the game, and I'm not 100% sure that my natural reaction to any puzzle is, you know what, I'm just going to run around in a circle. And maybe that's on me. Like, I'll admit, maybe that's on me. That's totally fine. But also maybe make it slightly clearer that that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So it's the latest abilities and that a common trope, the thing you and does stuff. Yeah, but the stuff I've been having... Oh, okay, I guess that was the solution. The stuff I've been having to run around has been pretty obvious that I've had to run around it. Like, it's been a post, and there have been concentric... more than, like, 2 concentric circles around it. Whereas that just wasn't. You know what? Can I go back? Did it close behind me? I also realized I could just jump down that hole, and it's probably fine. Yeah, see, everything I've been running around has had concentric circles around it. I just figured that was a pattern on the floor, rather than a clue to solve the puzzle. Which, again, that's on me for making assumptions. But at the same time, the game has taught me that things I have to run around have circles around them and are pillars. This is not a pillar, and doesn't really have the circles around it. It has a pattern on the floor. But again, like I say, that's on me. That's assumptions I'm making about the game based on how the mechanic has been implemented so far. I wanted to save before jumping down here. Sounds like I'm complaining about the game being a game. I'm complaining about the game being inconsistent. There is a difference. Thank you very much. Let me guess. Also, you can see how difficult it is to use the ability, like... Games change things up all the time? Not really, actually. Once a mechanic is taught, it's usually like... Yeah, they'll hide the clue, but quite often it's still there. It's still a consistent clue. But again, like I say, it's on me. Like, I'm making assumptions, and I'm aware of my biases enough to appreciate that I shouldn't be making assumptions. Where's the red? Hey Bubs, how would you feel if I tried to draw you later? I mean, if you want to, go ahead. Yep, there's... I mean, it might be because I'm playing a PS4 controller, which doesn't have the analog button, so to speak, to swap between the stick and the D-pad, but... And I'm also aware enough of my own mental state to realize that I get locked into a certain way of thinking. So it's the consistency thing. If something is presented the same way time after time after time, I won't think that I'm not going to expect it to suddenly change or be able to recognize it when it appears different, because that's just how my brain works. I don't have... I'm aware that I can be rather inflexible sometimes. Rigid in my thinking. It is my neurodivergence. The 90s to early 2000s games of this type only tended to tell your stuff shortly after you got the new piece of kit or ability. You like the sound of your boss? Is in your boss's voice? I've been concerned about you and your boss for a while, like... Oh, well that was fantastic. Cool. Well, you're gonna die now. He's trying a bit of everything, as I suspect anyone who's played early point and clicks. Yeah, I guess. Okay. But see here, this has a spiral on the ground around it. Just the cauldron didn't have a spiral. Or if it did, or it did, but the spiral to me looked more like just a pattern on the floor rather than a clue. So yeah. It's just me. I'm aware I'm the problem. Is that? You just use one on this barrel of tar in the slums to get it to stay in place when I put it down? Of course. That's how you crack it. Obviously. I'll be honest, I'm not picking up what this room is putting down, so I'm just going to just brute force it. I think that was... Which hand was that? Okay. Oh, I see. So Malkaya for yellow. Was yellow already on Malkaya? Dang it. Blue on that one, and then is that Kain's symbol, I assume? I picked up what the game put down. The one on the floor, yeah, the, hang on. Bear with me. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. That one. Because that's the guy who turned into a bug, right? Zeph something? I honestly can't remember his name. I remember Melchiah, obviously. He was fun. Rahab. I think it's the symbol, actually. They're more prevalent in SR2. Ah, okay. Imagine if Mobius had forgotten his keys at any point. Morbius, sorry, not Mobius. Just on the off chance there's two in here and I can't see one of them. That paid off. I think there was a second one that died over here. Just in case I'm close enough to the Okay, they were invisible. Imagine if Mobius wasn't a lying jerk. No, I can't do it. No, that's impossible. That's too hard. That requires too much suspension of disbelief. Oh gosh. Is it even possible to run around these? Trouble is, having done this, that vampire's going to spawn again. Now, in case it all goes poorly, maybe it's didn't offer you free medication. Yeah, please take both red and blue, please. That's true. Oh, these boxes. Hang on. I figured...
Victus!
So
20 months. I am in disbelief.
Someone really likes their the suffering of the conquered. You are in disbelief, but thank you for the 20 months, Ari. Thank you so much. Continuing to support me and not find that unsub button. And enjoy the emotes and all of this excellent, truly groundbreaking quality streaming entertainment. If I wasn't King over Victus. Yeah, I'll be honest, when I was looking at it, you know, looking for that clip, I did also get access to the laugh, and I did briefly consider using the laugh instead, but everyone wanted Victors, so. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do it from up there. Please? Oh, the camera. There we go. Wow, okay. Cool. Rad. Wonderful. Raziel? More like radial, am I right? The amount of circles I've been having to run as well. Oh, the camera. Please, camera. Please. Okay, I've made it here in spite of the camera. Raziel Razcliffe. You're a ghoul, J.K. Rowling. Sorry, Rowling. Oh, I don't know if anyone's seen it, but there's a clip going around Twitter at the minute of Graham Norton at a Times event. He was speaking at the Times is a newspaper over here in the UK, and he was saying how like cancel culture should be renamed consequence culture and stuff like that. And the woman who I presume was hosting the event tried to drag him into commenting on J.K. Rowling's stuff. And he was like, I'm not the person you should be talking about this. You should probably talk to trans people about this. Talk to trans people, talk to trans kids, talk to the parents of trans children. Get their views on it. Don't get random white guy. Raziel's Harry Potter would make Harry Potter so much better. It really would. Final duel with Voldemort just impales him on the Wraith Blade. I mean, just the first book when they meet face to face the first time. Just Spirit Voldemort flying away, just inhales. End of series. It's funny though, because he made that whole point about how you shouldn't use a celebrity to get people to click on a headline, and so what did the Times do? 100% used his name to get people to click on the headline about the article in the interview. It was amazing. It's poetry in motion. I figured out what I need to do. I figured out what I needed to do the moment I jumped off. Remember this mechanic? Maybe this is what I'm supposed to do? I just had to aim. Hey, asshole, could you... You know what? How far back down is this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Clever? Yeah, that mechanic has been used precisely once as a puzzle mechanic. But I remembered it. Okay. Now, I'm no smarty. But I'm pretty sure I'm missing a block. Well, I'll push it into position anyway, and we'll find out. Pretty sure I need 4 blocks though. Okay, so that one definitely goes there. I need to do some rotating here. I think that's here. Now for the mystery of the missing block. You don't want to miss this one, folks. It's a real head scratcher. Yeah. And then that's the one at the top. So it needs to rotate like this, I think. Dang it, I rotated it the wrong way. This is what happens when you can't visualize things in your brain, when you lack the mind's eye, chat. Is that good like that? Turns out I do need the last block. So, I think there is another ledge a bit further up, so let's go and figure that out, shall we? See if I missed a thing because of the camera. I absolutely did miss the thing. Because of the camera. Yes, a note on one, shoes for trolls, hats for slimes. Please do support the campaign. But two, Monday theoretically will be my first. Oh, wonderful. Like stream to promote the Ko-Fi campaign account on the channel. I'll be doing some D&D writing. I don't want to do that in the slightest. Well, I'll be doing some character, like NPC writing anyway. Wow, that was the right way around. Didn't have to change its orientation at all. Go me, I'm amazing. So if anyone does want to sit and hang out for an hour or so while I do world building, please do feel free to. Shame for now to change one's orientation. I know, right? Ew, imagine being straight in this economy. Much love to my straight community members. Oh. Thank you, I guess. Stab! Right, what am I dealing with? That's a puzzle. That's where I... Yep, that's another puzzle. If the British economy is under greater pressures currently than the US economy, yes. And it saddens me to admit. Really? Okay. Asshole. I'm not even going to pretend to understand how this game's targeting system works, because I don't. I don't think anyone understands how this game's targeting system works. Considering I was all up in his grill when I pressed the impale button twice. Why would you say something so brave, Byron? Why would you say something so brave? Ah, that's where I came from. I don't think that goes with the O. I need to know, like, is there a... Is this literally just brute force it? Is that even possible? I'm going to brute force it. Okay. I need a reference image. So if the capitalist rescue... Hey, the Bank of England has already had to bail out the economy twice in the past week, I want to say. Hey chat, have I missed a clue? Anyone? Does anyone know? Do I feel like this is not supposed to be brute forced? Oh, hey. Circle Z, triangle, not pi, and that just looks like a football goal from American football. Okay, so you could 100% just brute force that. I guess they were all accidental in the right place. Woohoo, go me! I thought to perhaps stop time to jump on it and see what's up there, but well, you can see how well that plan worked. Is this Yahoo respawn? Oh, and speaking of Amazon, in case people weren't aware, at TwitchCon, Twitch explained more about why they're not going to change the payout split. TLDR is Amazon doesn't get involved, and they want Twitch to be like as financially successful as possible. So what I'm choosing to take from this is that Twitch charges Amazon charges Twitch full price to use Amazon Web Services, because that's the only thing that makes sense, right? Also, the situation's so bad because if people weren't aware, all of the content creator side facing senior management roles have quit or left. And it's the tech bros that are in charge. Amazon don't get involved, but they sure do take a piece of the pie of the profits. Yup. So that's the only thing I can think is Amazon charges Twitch full price for web services and hosting and stuff. And obviously get a cut of the profits as well. Well, that's a fun. That looks fun. We should totally step in there, right?
My arrival in this miserable age. What trickery is this?
It is no illusion, Raziel, but a glimpse into the currents of time itself.
It's the time stream. I don't get stream decks, I'll be honest. I don't understand the need for them, but that's just me. Might be confusing, but it is on brand with their Steam box and Steam OS. Actually, they didn't make the Steam box, did they? They were licensed to a couple of companies. Isn't it the plot you'd have changed, Byron? Isn't it?
These apparitions torment me. Has this all been foretold?
Gee, Raziel, do you think it's all been foretold? You're in the place the Oracle lived? He literally lived to manipulate the time stream until Kain was like, not anymore, my dude. Stab.
Impossible! This must be one of Kain's deceptions.
Just remember the sequence once we reach the end of Defiance. You know that's going to take a while, right? Also, Raziel, I think you give Kain far too much credit. I don't think Kain is this clever. Sorry. I believe Kain to be this clever. I also think he's a bit short-sighted and self-obsessed to do it. As long as you make it take, you're not wrong. Next up on the stream, Blood of Defiance. Legacy of Kain Defiance, sorry. No, this hasn't happened yet.
My mind reels with conflict. Does Kain await me moments from now? Or in some century yet to come?
Or, hear me out, both. Actually, true. He has had over a millennia to figure things out, and presumably has had access to all of this to the time stream still. Because wasn't there a thing about how Raziel suspected Kain wanted the Reaver to break? I misremembering that from a couple of weeks ago? Ariel. No!
This cannot be. What madness does this scene portend? Kain must think me credulous to suffer these lies.
Kain can smile. We've seen him smile, it's horrific. Also, I'm assuming that upgrades the Wraith Blade. I feel like I've missed the last warp gate. Oh well. Looking kind of evil there, Raziel.
Is this phantasm a conjuration of my mind, or an echo of future events?
So, this is the cosmic horror pit of the game. Raziel's coming to grips with knowledge that, you know, personal timeline stuff he shouldn't know. I'm assuming. Oh, wrong way. At least Yugiist character. Solid joke. I don't know why I keep manually saving, by the way, because... oh, no, there it is. Oh, in case anyone didn't see yesterday, more information came out about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Creator's death, in which he totally drowned trying to save someone from a riptide or rip current. There we go. If I die... Here's this gate. So I assume the boss door is right here. Hey, chat, do you recognize the boss door when you see it? Because that kind of looks like a boss door to me. And I'm wondering if it's just me, or if we're all on board with this assessment of the situation.
At last.
There's Kain.
I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
No. I had faith in you. In your ability to hate. In your self-righteous indignation.
Lies. You cannot have foreseen all of this.
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Gazing out across the plains of possibility, do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. And that is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Kain. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, Kain. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
Because it amused him. Let's face it.
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same. Seraphan and vampire. With our holy wars, our obsession with Nosgoth's domination, who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Seraphan were noble, altruistic? Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in a maze of moral relativism, Kain. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move.
I'm sorry. That line came out of nowhere, and I'm here for it. Gosh dang. Destiny is a game, now you await my latest move. I love it. Okay. Well, there's health at least. No. Lost in the maze of moral relativism could describe me. Yep, that describes me a lot of the time as well, in all fairness. Where is he? Ah, dang it. Do I have to... Okay. Where is he? I hate this so much. Oh my god, game. Okay, maybe it's because I'm having to pull myself up. No. Bad Kain. The right place first time. Oh, that's annoying. Ah! Please ignore my sounds of frustration. Or don't. You know, it's entirely up to you. What you gonna do this time? Break the Soul Reaver again?
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Be warned, Raziel. Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
That's fine. I'm gonna yeet myself, I assume, backwards in time. Hey, Mobius.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny. Where time is but a loop, a loose stitch in the universal cloth, a streamer might seize upon a chance, a fatal slip, and plunge the fate of planets into chaos.
Gasp! Who could have foreseen such an eventuality as a TBC? Wait, director Amy Hennig? Well, that explains a lot, actually. All things considered, that does explain an awful lot. Didn't realize she was Crystal Dynamics. Because it's slightly anticlimactic. Yes, but it was also a PS2 game, and by and large they weren't terribly long, so I kind of expected there'd be a sequel. I know that there's a sequel, obviously. I expected the story would go over into the sequel. I've got the opening to SR2 now, it doesn't reveal anything, it really looks much better. I'll see how long that will take to install, because if it's in like 5 minutes, I can install it over a long spree. Yeah, it's Raziel. Zephon, there we go, that was his name. Chat, in case you're curious, we're at 59 and 59 frames per second. So I don't know if the soundtrack's available to, I don't know, buy. because one, I'm enjoying the music too much, and two, I'm going to mix up that format. Seriously, this music is amazing. As credits music, it's going kind of hard. I agree that could have... Ideally, there would be some resolution rather than, like, more questions being raised by the ending. But, I mean, at the same time, the rest of the game was kind of that obtuse, so why would the narrative not roll over into Soul Reaver 2? Speaking of Soul Reaver 2, it has finished downloading. So let's see if I can capture the intro of that on Stebodeus's recommendation. Just as a hint of what's to come. I don't know if this is going to work.
Kain refused the sacrifice.
Hey. Ignore the Steam pop-up. Whoa, that's a very sensitive and funky-looking cursor. Right, we're not going to see the whole thing. Just the intro. I was listening to it. Oh, that's loud. Why is that not lowering the sound? Game? Okay, I will 100% alt tab out and lower that volume for you, chat, because you do not need to hear that loudly. Yes. It was Soul Reaver 1 in the background. That was the problem. I apologize. I could also have paused the recording to do this, I suppose, but there we go. We're doing it live so that the YouTube audience can see the technical issues that sometimes crop up when streaming. I'm also going to have to force close the game because it has crashed. I just have a black square. Gee, do you think it's not responding? Really, Task Manager? It's not responding? Oh, Steam overlays inform. Oh, it's capturing the Steam overlay. It's capturing the whole thing. Wonderful. Hang on, can I? Fantastic. Great. Perfect. Enjoy the overlay. Which obviously I'll fix when I stream the game for real. Just want to point that one out. A sweet 515 FPS though. Not to brag or anything. Is the game going to load? Might not be able to look up the intro. I mean, I guess I could go to YouTube and do it that way, but I really don't want to. I always feel really weird going onto YouTube on stream and capturing a YouTube video. Okay, well, that's not working. That's gonna be probably going to have to be running compatibility mode. Please bear with me while I exit out of the game. Well, look at it this way. If it is a recap, then it will be nice to have the recap. I can tell you that the game does look a lot better. So there's that. But then again, it was a whole new, whole new generation. Okay, so here endeth, I guess, the YouTube playthrough of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. If you have enjoyed it, please do, of course, subscribe, follow. It's basically the same scene. Yeah, I figured as much based on what I can see here. Oh, apparently it's a common crash point is the opening cinematic, so that makes sense. If you have enjoyed, please do let me know in the comments. Obviously, please do consider subscribing on YouTube, following on Twitch. Subscribing on Twitch would be nice, but is in no way, shape, or form necessary. I'm going to end the recording here, but then I'm going to go into a review. I'm going to like a critical, reflective, critical reflection on the game, I guess. So please do obviously stick around in the playlist for that. But you too, please do pet your pets. Please do stay safe, healthy, wholesome. Much love to you all, and have a good rest of life if you never watch any of my content again. Goodbye, YouTube.